As you know, in the series finale of Avatar: The Last Airbender, we see Uncle Iroh assemble the members of the Order of the White Lotus to liberate Ba Sing Se from the Fire Nation. But did anyone else notice this about the 5 primary members of the White Lotus? They actually had the same lineup as the 5 primary members of Team Avatar. Think about it. You have a waterbender, an earthbender, a firebender, and a non-bender with considerable swordsmanship skills. As for Iroh and Aang, both are considerably the most powerful members of their respective groups, with Zuko saying that Iroh is the only one besides Aang who could possibly defeat Fire Lord Ozai. And also, Iroh actually is basically the avatar of the White Lotus group. We can't forget that it was Iroh who taught Zuko that it's important to draw wisdom from the other nations, and of course he was able to incorporate the other elements into his firebending, with the most notable example being how he used waterbending as the basis for his lightning redirection technique. Also, personality-wise, Aang and Iroh were very similar, in that, they have to fight because of the conflict in the world at the moment, but really, they would just like to be in peace and enjoy life. And the similarities actually go a little further than that. Obviously, the Waterbending Master, the Earthbending Master, and the Firebending Master from the White Lotus group, they were all originally going to be Aang's teachers until, of course, their respective counterparts on Team Avatar took over the job. And of course, Masters Pakku and Piandao also trained their respective counterparts as well. As for the Earthbenders, Toph and Boomy, they are both considerably the most chaotic members of their groups, and they're both contenders for being the greatest Earthbender of all time. And as for Zuko and Zhong, they're both firebenders, obviously. They're both considered to be traitors to the Fire Nation, and they both have scars around their eyes. It's almost like the White Lotus group is basically like an older and wiser version of Team Avatar. Anyway, it's just a little something I noticed. I don't know if the writers actually intended this or not, but I thought it was pretty interesting. Thanks for watching, good night.